Hello, how is everybody doing today? I am here today to share, which I had not actually realized that I had not um, shared this kit with you, but this is the April kit for, actually, no, it's not. Wrong kit. All right, then. That is not what I wanted to share. What did I do with it? Good Lordy. This is it. There we go. That other one I was going to share was that March one that I had already shared with you. But I had forgotten that I had not shared my April kit from Simon Says Stamp. And it comes with an inspiration sheet. And I try to look at it, but I also try to go to some designers, some card designers on YouTube and on Pinterest to get inspiration. But this kit contained some Mermaid Lagoon Distress Oxide, and it is a full size one. And it also contained a full size of the Distress Oxide in Squeezed Lemonade. And I think I may have these two already. I'm going to double check, and if I do have them, then these will be sent to some snail mail friends or pen friends that I have that also work with the Distress Oxides. And the stamp set that came this month, it's actually pretty large. It's really, really on the larger side, and it's a really pretty stamp. And it seems to be that every spring butterflies come to play, and the little squiggly things and the pretty sentiments with the butterflies. And this stamp kit is actually sold separately, and it is called Beautiful Day. And it is a beautiful stamp set, and there's lots of awesome inspiration to get ideas from out there. And then we have, let's see if I can get this. We have this. Might not be the best thing to show it. It needs something that's darker. There we go. We have this stencil, which has a variety of butterflies on it as well. Very pretty. I really love this stencil. I can use this on an envelope or on a piece of stationery or on a card. There's just a variety of projects that this can be used in. So there's that stencil. And then, of course, there's a little candy that they always send, which my son promptly sees in my room and takes it. And let's see here. I did hear some people making comments on their videos about this sheet here, which is like a thin piece of I forgot what they call this, but it's really thin, almost like aluminum, but it doesn't crinkle like aluminum. But they use this for, oh good grief, I can't think of the word. If anybody remembers what this is called when they do with the heat thing and they put the shiny stuff on, please point it out down below in the comments, because I can't for the life of me remember. And they've got some pretty blue cardstock, very, very pretty. And they have some yellow, bright, nice and bright for spring. And they've got red, beautiful, beautiful shade of red. And then they've got like a bright pink, very pretty bright pink. And they've got some white cardstock. And how many pieces of the white did we get this month? We got 2. Looks like we got 2, and it's real shiny on one side. And it kind of feels a little bit matte on the other side, but maybe it's the same on both sides. But it's 2 pieces of thick white cardstock. And then we've got 2 envelopes. And this little brush here, everybody's been talking about it. So I'm going to give it a try. I usually like to use my little daubers, but it came like this. I wasn't in shop screen when then you pull it out and you put it in and you can push it out and you can use it to daub colors on, or you can have it just a little bit to put your distress oxides on. And maybe this might be good to try to get really good into those, the bristles into the stencil. That might actually work really good. So you pull it back in and you store it that way. Pretty neat. And this is a new Distress Oxide brush, or a new brush by Tim Holtz. And then they've got some pretty, it's only one-sided paper, and this is like a purple tone. And then they've got, everybody's been raving about this bright rainbow one. Heard a couple of comments on that one. Then they've got the green one, and this one has like color lines on it. And you only get half of the pad, which is the only bad thing, but most times if I really like the pad, I will order the full size one from online. And they've got this one, which is real pretty with all the rainbow colors in it. And then they've got pink and more rainbow colored lines going across. And is there any other one behind here? Yes, there is. It's like a red, orangey color almost, and more rainbows and bright yellow. And that's it. And they're single-sided. Those are not double-sided. So that is all that came in this month's kit. Little envelope has a little kind of, somebody had left a little smudgy finger on it. But 2 envelopes, lots of pretty, beautiful cardstock. The silver shiny thingy mabobber there, but I can't remember what it's called. Orange lollipop, stencil, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stamp set, the 2 distress oxides, and the inspiration page. And that is all that came in this month's April Simon Says stamp kit. And I'm hoping, I haven't had a chance to play with the March kit yet because I've been so busy, so I'm hoping to be able to play with the March kit and with this kit, at least maybe this, well, not this coming week, but maybe in here soon, to play with both of them at the same time, because spring has just started, so we have quite a bit of a ways to go to play with these kits. So that is the plan, to see if I can get these kits to make at least 1 or 2 cards. I try to make 1, 2, 3 cards out of each kit, and then I save the supplies that are left, and then I use them in other projects and in other cards as I need to. And I don't have to stay within the supplies in the kit when I make cards. I can use some of the supplies in the kit. I can use something that I have here in my room. Anything is game for when I use these cards. I know there's a lot of people out there that make 10 cards with 1 kit, and that's an awesome thing, and it helps me because it gives me inspiration. But I kind of like to use my kits, and sometimes I even combine 2 kits together and use supplies from both kits in projects for the month. So it's whatever the creativity splurges in my mind, you know, little sparks in my mind. Whatever happens, I just put it together and there it goes. And most times it comes out fairly decent, but most time it just comes out good enough to send to someone, and nothing spectacular. But anyhow, that's all I have for today, and I will see you again. I will come back again next month with my next kit. Let's see what that brings, but let's play with these first before we start thinking about the next ones. And I will see you then. Bye now.